Hello, and welcome to a new video from Beautiful Countries. This week you will get to know fun facts about Vietnam. So if you want to know these little known tidbits, be sure to watch till the end. Before discussing these facts, let's get into some information about the beautiful country of Vietnam. A large majority of people have the misconception that Vietnam is still a war-torn country that is impoverished, damaged, and dangerous. Whoever thinks that way is in for a rude awakening, that's for sure. Vietnam is a stunning and historically significant country, both in terms of its landscape and the way its people greet visitors, as well as the quality of its coffee. There are more and more people traveling all over the world, and Vietnam is quickly becoming one of the most popular places to go. Despite this, even people who have traveled to Vietnam have a limited understanding of the country. Vietnam is quickly developing a reputation as a popular tourism destination. Travelers still have a lot to look forward to in Vietnam, despite the fact that some people do not consider it to be one of the must-see countries. This great nation is waiting for you to discover it by means of its pristine islands and beaches, mouth-watering cuisine, fascinating culture, and remarkable past, all of which are housed within its borders. Pho, egg coffee, Ha Long Bay, hearing Robin Williams yell morning salutations, and of course, the Vietnam War are just a few of the things that have made Vietnam famous around the world, known as the American War in Vietnam. However, this dynamic nation is home to a great deal more than that. Did you know that Vietnam is frequently voted as the country in Southeast Asia with the lowest travel costs, and that it is also one of the largest coffee producers in the world? In the event that this does not sound compelling enough to get you there, allow the following surprising information about Vietnam to change your mind. Home to the world's largest cave, Sun Dune Cave. When measured in terms of volume, Sun Dune Cave is the largest cave in the world. The fact that new discoveries are always being made in Sun Dune Cave is one of the things that sets it apart from other caves. In 2019, researchers made the startling discovery that the river running through the cave connects to another adjacent cave known as Thung Cave, suggesting that the cave may be significantly larger than was previously believed. The Sun Dune Cave is a natural marvel that extends for a total of 4 kilometers. It is so large that a Boeing 747 could pass through it, and many of the cave's chambers are large enough to accommodate an entire city block's worth of skyscrapers in New York. The roof of the cave has caved in on itself in a few different spots, allowing the surrounding vegetation to enter the cave. Trees, plants, and other animals have all found their way into the hole, making it their new home. These trees can now reach heights of over 30 meters, contributing to the one-of-a-kind ecology that is developed inside Sun Dune Cave. It's been stated that if the conditions are just right, clouds can actually develop inside the cave system. Vietnam has a unique S-shape. The S-shape that Vietnam has is quite unusual for a country because it is so long and narrow, similar to Chile in South America. The city of Hanoi serves as the capital of Vietnam and is located at the apex of a short S-shaped curve that borders China to the north and Laos to the west. The S then winds its way downward, going via Hue and Hoi An, two places that are not to be missed by any tourist who comes to Vietnam. To the west, Vietnam shares a border with Cambodia, while to the east, it has a long and narrow coastline along the South China Sea. The S then curves out to its southern extremity, where you will find the biggest city in Vietnam by population, Ho Chi Minh City, formerly known as Saigon, which serves as both the economic and transportation center for all of Vietnam. Asia's largest limestone island ecosystem, Ha Long Bay. In the northeastern part of Vietnam, Ha Long Bay has been selected as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The entire region encompasses close to 2,000 limestone karst islands, making it the most extensive island ecosystem in all of Asia. It is estimated that the formation of the limestone took place over 500 million years. Karst has only been around for 20 million years, in contrast to other types of rock. It is really funny that the islands in Ha Long Bay have been given names based on their configurations. Stone Dog, An Cho E, and Teapot, An are two of the most well-known ones. But as soon as you see the bay, any trace of laughing is immediately replaced by an overpowering sense of amazement at the emerald waters that surround these rocky, rainforest-covered beauties. Teachers are highly respected. Teachers in Vietnam are held in high esteem, which is refreshing to see given the depreciation in respect that the profession of teaching has suffered in some Western countries. In fact, every year on November 20th, the country celebrates Vietnamese Teachers' Day, a public holiday dedicated to thanking and appreciating the country's educators. A day set aside for students to show their appreciation and respect for their educators. It is customary for schools to hold special events on this day, including concerts, dance performances, athletic competitions, and art shows to honor those who have made significant contributions to the school community. Former students often make home visits to their former instructors, bringing flowers and other gifts. Vietnam's street foods go directly into the Oxford Dictionary. Vietnamese cuisine is distinguished by the extraordinary flavors and boundless variety of its ingredients. The Vietnamese words banh mi and pho are both defined in the English version of the Oxford Dictionary rather than being translated into that language. The iconic sandwich, known as banh mi, is enjoying an ever-increasing level of demand from customers all over the world. In general, it is a loaf of bread that is stuffed with three primary components, which are meat, pork that has been roasted, barbecued, or grilled, veggies, pickled carrot, cucumber slices, and cilantro, and sauce, chili, tomato, or soy sauce. Pho is a type of Vietnamese soup made with rice noodles, beef tendon or meatballs, bean sprouts, and other herbs. The beef can be served raw or cooked. Pho can be eaten at any time of the day, although breakfast is when it is most commonly consumed. In addition, this meal can be found in restaurants all around the nation, and the Vietnamese have such an upbeat outlook. There is no shortage of friendly Vietnamese people to be seen when traveling to Vietnam. The Golden Bridge, held up by the hands of God. Go to the Sun World Ban Na Hills Amusement Park in Da Nang, Vietnam, if you want to see these gigantic hands for yourself. They are quite entrancing. Since it first opened to the public in 2018, the Golden Bridge has become an internet phenomenon thanks to the compelling support system it has. The bridge is 150 meters long and 1,400 meters high, which is almost 500 feet long and 4,600 feet high. In spite of the fact that the bridge was built with the intention of assisting visitors in navigating their way between the gardens and the cable car station, the bridge has become an attraction in its own right. After being constructed out of fiberglass and wire mesh, the hands were painted to make them appear to be made of stone. In addition, a significant amount of work was put into having the hands fit in with the forest that was all around them. Not only have people discovered spiritual connections with the design of the bridge, but it has also been acclaimed as a structural marvel by those who have seen it. Ho Chi Minh's embalmed body on display. After Uncle Ho, Vietnam's first president, Ho Chi Minh, passed away in 1969. His body was put on public display at a mausoleum in the country's capital, Hanoi. Some Vietnamese people travel here specifically to fulfill religious obligations. Don't let the prospect of waiting in line to view Ho Chi Minh's body put you off. The lines do move really quickly. Photographing, talking, eating, carrying a bag, and even keeping your hands in your pockets is not allowed at any time during your visit. So everyone has to hand over their bag and camera at the entrance. You must also wear appropriate clothing. Since the body is transferred to Russia every year for restoration, the mausoleum is generally closed from September till December. Incredible diversity of Vietnamese ethnic groups. There are at least 54 different ethnic groups in Vietnam, all of which are officially recognized. Different races use different languages and have different clothing, religions, and cultural customs. About 86% of Vietnam's population is ethnic Vietnamese, also known as Kin, who mainly concentrate in the country's deltas. About 8.5 million people, or 14% of the total, live in the country's highland and mountain regions, which stretch from the north to the south. It's no secret that the agricultural sector is vital to the survival of ethnic minorities, and that these communities contribute very little to national economies overall. Unspoiled islands, stunning beaches, delectable cuisine, intriguing culture, and a magnificent history are all waiting for you in this incredible country. Having this knowledge before visiting Vietnam will make your trip more memorable. We've come to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Do you have more interesting facts about Vietnam? Do let us know in the comments. Also tell us which country you want to learn next. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for weekly updates. Thanks for watching and see you next time.